Well, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're having an absolute fantastic day, enjoying yourself, yes, truthfully, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed on the... Wait, you haven't subscribed? Wait, you said you wasn't going to say... Go ahead and go out. You can close the door behind you. No, guys, if you're not a part of the movement of what we're doing here on YouTube, honestly, I have to ask you, what's wrong with you? But yeah, guys, be sure to subscribe, because why is another reason you would want to subscribe? As well as you know, holiday seasons, we are doing giveaways, and guys, we are giving away a PlayStation Network giveaway code thing. Yeah, I think that's what they're called. But yeah, guys, and I'm gonna actually start throwing them up during the video. I think maybe tomorrow's video is gonna have a code, so you want to stick around for that. How do you enter this giveaway though, guys? All you gotta do is subscribe, enable post notifications, like the video, comment below saying you've done just that. And guys, I upload a lot here. There's no one else doing it like we're doing it, and I think that is a confirmed fact. So if you're not a part of the movement and what we're doing, honestly, it's your loss. Anyhow, let's go ahead and dive into today's video, which is top 10 most haunted places in Minecraft. Yes, the haunted secrets behind Minecraft and everything that it is. Now, the reason I am making this video today, ladies and gentlemen, please sit down. It's not that exciting. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, it's always every time ONG is making a video, it's exciting. But let's talk about the top 10 most haunted places in Minecraft. This was a suggested idea, a suggested video from one of you guys in the previous top 10 video, which was like top 10 like Minecraft creepy encounters or something. If you haven't seen the video, go watch it. Like, I mean, you can pause this one, go watch that one, come back to this one. I mean, these top 10 videos are gourmet, you know what I'm saying? They're just straight gourmet. So basically, top 10 haunted places was something you guys requested, and if you would like to request a top 10, your idea could get selected in the next one. Just comment below, like top 10 most My Little Pony sightings in Minecraft, and I will do it. I am not gonna do that specifically. That was just an example. My Little, well, like, come on, let's be serious there. That's absolutely, that's just no. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna go into the top 10 most haunted places in Minecraft. Switch the tone up, because it's about to get creepy in here, guys. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, so let's go ahead and dive into this and go into number 10, which is Emerald City. Now, a lot of people may be like, wait a second, what is Emerald City? What is this? Well, guys, the thing is with this, there's not a lot of stuff when it comes to Emerald City on the interwebs in regards to Minecraft. In this, I actually came across a very small post in regards to what Emerald City was while searching around for creepypastas, haunted sightings, haunted places in Minecraft, and everything of sort. As I do, you know, this is what I do. I constantly research this stuff. I try to debunk it all. I try to find it for what it is. So I decided to research, and I came across something as Emerald City. Now, a lot of you people may be familiar with Emerald City because it is in reference to the Wizard of Oz. It's like the Grand City or whatever. So I thought this was really interesting because Minecraft is made of emeralds and stuff, and then this could also be correlation and tied in with Green Steve. So I was like, okay, what is Emerald City? Well, there wasn't much on it. There was just like some small post in regards to Emerald City talking about this city that is made of emerald that you can find very, like, the chances of it spawning is almost non-to-existent in your Minecraft world. So I was like, okay, but I need to know more. What is Emerald City as a whole? Well, apparently it is a city made full of emerald, and just emerald only, and you can supposedly spot Green Steve, green villagers even, in this city. Now, this seemed a little bit far-fetched, but apparently it does have a creepy turn of events to it because of the Green Steve. This is apparently something so rare that if you find it, you will never find it again. Basically, what I am saying is, and from what I've read, is you say you're walking, right, and you see this Emerald City, it kind of generates in like a structural generation somehow, like it's like a 1 in a million chance of a glitch, right? You see it, you go in, you check it out or whatever, like you're going up to the city, but if you log out and you re-log back into your world, it will no longer be there. It's almost like a mirage that kind of just appears in your Minecraft world. Now, this seemed a little bit far-fetched, but I was like, okay, with Green Steve and Emerald City and everything, it seemed interesting. And the reason why I wanted to put it on this list, taking the number 10 spot, keep in mind none of these are categorized in any rankable order, but I was like, this definitely just has a weird, like, small, brief, like, little noise, I guess you could say, that is kind of displaying out to the interwebs, and I was like, well, I haven't come across it, be it if it's true or not. I wanted to throw it in there, just because I was like, what if? You know, so that's really interesting. So moving on to number 9, the House of Herobrine. Now, Throughout the course of my channel, you will probably know that I've tried to debunk multiple occurrences and altercations that with Herobrine. I've tried to go more in depth and kind of dissect and find everything that is Herobrine as a whole. And well, today we are addressing the House of Herobrine, which is one of the more haunted places. Now, where is the House of Herobrine? What is the House of Herobrine? Well, of course, it is as it states. It is the house which Herobrine resides in. Now, where do you find the House of Herobrine? In the Nether. For some reason, this has always been the hot topic of discussion when trying to find Herobrine's house. Now, apparently, Herobrine resides and lives into the Nether, which I thought was really odd because we normally only see him in the overworld, and it brought up a lot of questions like, Herobrine, Nether? Maybe that's why we don't see him as often, because he actually lives in the Nether, and we don't activate Herobrine's possibility of occurrence in our world unless we make a Nether portal. I don't know. It's kind of far-fetched, but anyhow, I've actually done videos in the past where I've actually searched for the House of Herobrine. I've actually tried to originate and do a ritualistic standing point to also furthermore create a sighting of Herobrine via the House of Herobrine origination. So what do I mean by that? Well, guys, basically in the Nether, if you find an all wooden house, yes, an all wooden house, which is already weird in the Nether, it should probably be burnt to a crisp, right? Well, in this house will of course be a bed as well, and as you guys know, if you try to sleep in the Nether, it's going to explode. Well, multiple people have accounted in finding a wooden house in the Nether. Now, this is from earlier versions of Minecraft, so I don't know if this is even a possibility in some of the newer versions, because every version changes, they remove things, they patch up things, glitches may not occur. Perhaps what people could have said to be the House of Herobrine at one point in time during Minecraft could have been a village glitching itself into a structural spawn via the Nether somehow. I don't really know how the full coding of Minecraft works as a whole, and I don't think a lot of people do. You would have to really be indulged in that side of gaming and development. So anyways, people are claiming to seeing this. They've claimed that, you know, the house will just blow up, you know, due to the bed, even when they're not actually trying to sleep in the bed, which I think is really odd. There's definitely some weird activities there. But pretty much, if you find a house in the Nether, remember, could be the House of Herobrine, could be a little weird, could be haunted, and Herobrine could be in your world. So moving on to number 8. Now, number 8 is the Black Forest. Similar to other forests that we have explored and searched in Minecraft, the Black Forest is said to be a super rare biome that spawns very unique trees, very unique bushes that appear to be in leaf-like forms. It's just overall like a very, very rare biome that is said to have very creepy, desolate vibes, but also hold a very secret hidden past. Now, what is this hidden past? No one really knows. We just know that the Black Forest is a rumored rare biome that has such a small chance of spawning that holds many secrets that they've ever had the opportunity to find and discover. There's not much on the Black Forest other than that, and that's really all I can really talk about in regards to it. But on the topic of forest, let's move on to number 7, the Suicide Forest. Being a world that you can deliberately put into the seed. I've covered this seed before, guys, and the seed is legitimately just Suicide Forest. You put this seed in, you can go and it spawns you in, quote unquote, what is supposedly supposed to be the Suicide Forest. It's this massive jungle that's just full of trees and leaves, and you can barely even see the ground due to the leaves, which is similar to Akigahara Forest, which is located in Japan beneath Mount Fuji. Now, this alone is very odd, and Suicide Forest has always got this creepy, eerie vibe surrounding it, and I think I mentioned this in my Suicide Forest Seed Showcase video. While we were looking at this seed, we were exploring it due to the rumors that you're supposed to be able to find entities, players that have been hung from trees, which is just totally demented and just wrong. So as I mentioned in that video, I've actually been to Akigahara Forest, guys, and this forest definitely holds a lot of eerie vibes, and it definitely is desolate at times, but during the day more alive, and there's, you know, a lot of people walking the trails, but at the same time, that doesn't go to say there's a lot of negative ties with this forest, and it definitely makes you question, and it puts you on a little bit of a notable edge in regards to everything that is Suicide Forest as a whole, and the fact that it actually has such a resemblance in Minecraft via just the spawning of this seed alone. It's weird, and the rumors alone makes me not want to play on this seed, not really want to dive in and search anywhere in regards to Suicide Forest. But if you guys do play this seed for yourself, you will notice it spawns you into a jungle that is very dense, that is very massive, and quite eerie in its own way. So let's go for number 6. Now, this is the gateway. Now, Guys, accumulating a list of the top 10 most haunted places in Minecraft was not easy, because there's not a lot of haunted quote-unquote places in Minecraft, and a lot of this spawned from just kind of like curiosity from past creepy pastas or something irrelatable sort. But the gateway is apparently a portal that takes you to somewhere that is not the nether. So what do I mean by this? Well, the gateway is said to be an obstructed oddity of a nether portal that is in your world that doesn't quite take you to the nether. It takes you to the gateway of an unknown disclosed realm. Now, for all we know, this could be a glitch, and it could be a massive glitch in regards to just being a generatable glitch in terms of not taking you to the nether but to the void, or perhaps it takes you to the outer portion of the nether as a glitch. The gateway is said to act as a normal nether portal, but it doesn't seem to spawn you in any regular area of the nether. It spawns you in just a blank, black, nothing void. Now, this could be also a relatability. As we know, the nether is kind of like a box. It's a cube, basically, that you're spawned in. And it's really weird because Minecraft is kind of, in terms of planetary examination and describement, like it pretty much is cubes, right? You know, as the earth is round, unless you're a flat earth believer, and you're to each his own, but we're, for the sake of this, we're gonna be reasonable and say that the earth is round, right, guys? I'm sorry to all flat earthers out there. You're just gonna have to get over it. So the earth is round, right? But in Minecraft, the best describing factor in terminology of describing Minecraft as a whole and the planets are square. So since the early stages of Minecraft, we know every Minecraft world is square. If we go out of the void and we fall down to the world, we will just see a flat area that keeps on spawning out, which will gradually amount to a gigantic square to a sense, right? So that's pretty much how the nether works. It's like this planet that is a square pretty much in the nether. So like if you go to the top of the nether and you break through, you will see that you're pretty much on this just long wide area that is just nether or bedrock right on top. And what I am guessing that like the gateway is just like it glitches up and it spawns you super far above the nether or below the nether, and like you can't really see nothing, and that is what the gateway is. And it, you know, it pretty much glitches up your game. You're pretty much done there. So that's what I'm configuring the gateway is. Very little is said on this as well, but so be it. Let's move on to the next one, which is number 5, the World 666, guys. Of course, this was going to make the list as a haunted place, but a haunted world to say the least. This isn't really the most haunted worlds, but this is haunted places and referenceability of Minecraft. So 666, though, is a haunted place / world, in my opinion, as for it's held a lot of oddities. And guys, the videos that I made on this, which if you haven't seen them, so you're new to the channel or something in regards to that, it's odd. Floating upside down crosses in the sand. There's so much weird stuff going on, from terrain glitches, structural spawning of like just honestly, I can't even begin to describe how weird this world is. There's a lot of little things that just kind of throw at your face that make you ask, wait just a second. All right, I'm going to say this is just Minecraft being weird, but there's a lot of weird things that kind of construct here, and especially if you start doing weird things on this world. I've actually had videos of very, very weird things happening on this world that later got deleted just because I just felt like these videos are just too out there, and they're really just too much. So I took it upon myself to delete it. When some of you that's been on the channel know about what I did on the 666 ritual on the world, some very weird things occurred, but that is in the past. But this is definitely one of the haunted places in Minecraft, and that is that, guys. When we talk about this, like, it starts getting weird. That's all I can tell you. So let's move on. Number 4, Ender Dead Zone. Now, what is Ender Dead Zone? A lot of you people probably have never even heard of this. Well, it's definitely a haunted place for the simple reason, where do Endermen go when they're in the period of teleportation? All right, so when people think about teleportation, they think of it in the aspect ability of instant, right? Okay, someone teleports from A to B instantly, and everything that is in the A instantly appears in the B just as that. That's teleportation in a whole, right? Well, Ender Dead Zone describes that the teleportation of the Endermen put them in a sequence of time, a sequence of what you could describe as a freezing of time that is a dead zone. All right, so we can also put this in a reference ability to set levels of diversing time in a scientific manner, and there's okay, we're not going to get into that, but what I could say is basically what it's applying that once the Enderman applies to teleport, everything around him is pretty much like a dead zone, right? Everything's kind of like, you could say black and white, it's a dead zone, and then he pretty much just walks over to the B where he's teleporting, right? He's at A, he's going to B, and he just pretty much walks over to B, and then in that split second of a time reappears, and boom, he is there. What this is implying as a haunted place that you can arrive in is if you somehow correlate with an Enderman and you appear and become in their dead zone. So like this black and white like zone where time freezes, all the mobs, you will see a pig and everything freezes, and you're in this dead zone. Everywhere you move, everywhere you go, it's like time's frozen, basically, right? And then it will reappear back to normal. The Enderman will teleport. You pretty much would have teleported as well. And it's an interesting concept. Some people say it's really weird, so that's why I wanted to put it on here. I don't know, guys. It's kind of out there, personally, but I thought it was interesting, to say the least, because it's kind of like teleportation and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was cool. So, number 3, Dream World. Now, Dream World is an interesting one, to say the least. This is said to be a haunted place that you actually arrive in via dreaming in Minecraft. Now, we do know we all go to sleep in our Minecraft worlds, and most of the time, we don't really sleep if we're playing with friends. We kind of just power through the night, mining, doing our normal activities within Minecraft. But however, Dream World is said that once you're playing solo and you decide to fade off into a deep sleep, there's something more awaiting you on the other side in your dream. It is said to be an area where your dreams get invaded, an area where everything becomes as if it was reality, and you are reenacting out something that is very odd. Dream World in a whole, guys, is very weird because there's supposed to be a lot of haunted occurrences, a lot of weird, dark things that can occur in, like, the Minecraft dream, because, like, if you guys watch in Minecraft, like, you kind of just dim out your lights, right? And what people have said to report in Dream World is a lot of weird occurrences. Like, people have seen like flashbacks and weird stuff, like a quick Enderman face will appear on the screen and then disappear. There's a lot of far-fetched stories out there that I've done research on, and it almost seems a little bit far-fetched, a little bit arrogant, and just kind of, I don't know. But what I do see that would be kind of interesting would be like, okay, you're going to sleep, right, and it fades out, and then you just see like a Enderman's face like flash real quick before you wake up. And I think that's what some people have reported. But ultimately, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, man, yeah, it's creepypasta, man. We're gonna label this as a little bit loony and side it out. But the whole concept of Dream World is very interesting. So that brings me on to number 2, Herobrine's Lair. Now, we had the House of Herobrine, but we also have Herobrine's Lair, which I've talked about in the past, which is a cave that is directed towards and orientated towards Herobrine as a whole, as an entity. Herobrine's Lair is basically a cave, like a normal cave, but there's something weird with this cave. You see pieces of redstone, which is taking the resemblance of blood. You see Steve's heads on fence posts as you go deeper into this cave, and the deeper you go, you arrive at what seems to be an area that Herobrine would aside at. And this lair is said to be where Herobrine stays, of course. So you get to the end of this cavern. You don't see Herobrine. You see all the signs and hints that would be Herobrine into the world. What is said to happen if you find Herobrine's lair, once you're at the end and you turn around to go back, Herobrine will be waiting on you at the entrance of the cave and will not allow you to escape his lair. So that's kind of like a haunted thing in regards to that. Now, number 1, the ending. Now, I thought this was kind of suitable to post as the number 1 because, you know, the ending, and we're getting to the ending of the... Come on, subscribe to me, please, guys. I need help. All right, but no. In all seriousness, what is the ending? Well, guys, we know the end realm. This is kind of similar to the gateway, but the ending is pretty much what you would expect it to be. All right, a lot of people have reported that in the ending screen of Minecraft, they have weird things have started happening. The screen will start glitching up and start doing weird things, and then voices will start appearing, coming out of their monitor in regards to talking in a really distorted, like, if you guys have ever heard of like a speaking backwards, like, you know, voices, like someone speaking, like say like how I'm speaking right now, and just reverse it. It's kind of like that. They have reports. So guys, okay, when you beat Minecraft, you kill the end dragon, you fall in the port of the credits row, correct? Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the credits screen. As the credits roll, people have said like the screen will get all distorted, more and more distorted as the credits roll, and then they will start hearing voices that appear in reverse that sound really distorted and odd and almost demonic in its own way. Now, I figured this had to take the #1 spot just because the concept of it is really terrifying, and it makes me not even want to beat Minecraft and skip that ending scene instantly. Honestly, the thought alone gives me goosebumps, and this is the one on the list that scares me the most. Because, like, I don't want to beat Minecraft, and I don't want to see the ending screen credits because of that. Because, like, if if the credit screen's going up and it starts getting distorted and I start hearing voices... That's it. I played enough Minecraft, okay? I went loony. But anyhow, guys, there you have it. The top 10 most haunted places in Minecraft. We're out here, bang, bang, bang. Out here steady with it. If you guys made it to the end of the video, comment below Team ONG. And as always, I got the top 10 videos supplied with tons of other content, so keep your eyes peeled. I mean, guys, we're never slowing down. Like, let's be serious, dude. Let's just be serious, dude. But, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one.